So today we are going to do legs up the wall. So this morning I hurt my toe, and instead of not doing anything, we're going to do legs up the wall. This is a great way to help me get the swelling down on my toe. So if you ever have an injury to your lower body, this is a great sequence to do. So you still get a nice stretch in, and you help healing at the same time. You might want a blanket. You could put the blanket in two different ways. We're gonna go legs up the wall with, you could put the blanket under your hips. You could also put it under your head. I'm gonna put mine under my head. I'm putting a little roll under my neck. And how you do get your legs up the wall is you want to come to the wall with one of your hips. So you can just pick a hip and you just bring it to the wall. And then we're going to swing the legs up as we come to lay down. We're swinging the legs up as we come to lay down. And then we just scooch it in. So I like to be as close to the wall as I can with my hips. And then I'll put my legs up. Usually it's just a little bit better on the knees to do this. So we're just coming where you feel like you're sitting right on the wall. And let's just start with just letting the arms be out to the sides, right in the center. So your arms are down by your sides. We're just relaxing. And then you might just want to adjust your shoulders. And just hugging the legs together. So just hug them together so that you feel the inner thighs hugging together, and then relax and soften. Do a few more breaths like this. Good. So now let's bend into the knees. So you're going to place the bottoms of your feet on the wall. We're just going to press. We're going to do a little bit, sort of a bridge, but a little bit different, of course. And we're just going to press the legs into the wall and lift the hips a little bit. You don't have to lift them very much at all. You're just using your legs, using your glutes to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. So keep it simple. You can bring your legs a little more forward to do this. You can bring your legs a little bit lower. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. And it might just be an inch off the floor. Lift, lower. That's feeling the spine just kind of peeling up off of the mat. Down. Let's do 3 more. Lift, lower, lift, lower, 1 more. Lift, lower, back down. So we're just strengthening before we do some stretching. So we're going to just straighten back into the legs. Now let's take the right leg and just bring it in towards you. Bring it as straight as you can. So if your leg, it feels pinned against the wall because of your hamstrings, then what you want to do is bend it towards you. So you just do a little bend. If you can lift it towards you with the leg straight, do that. We're just going to grab onto it anywhere that feels comfortable. And then let's do some circles with the ankle. One direction and then the other. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Good. And then hold. Pull that leg into you a little bit more. Let's squeeze that knee in. So we're just hugging it in toward the chest. It's a version of the wind relieving. Let that knee go out to the side. Hug it into the side body. Good, breathe. And then we're going to take that ankle, the right ankle, and place it on your left, right below your left knee on the thigh. Press the knee away. So you could stay right here. We're just going to hold this for a moment. See how that feels. You can flex your foot. You could also bend into your left knee and place the bottom of your foot on the wall. And I like to keep my hand on my knee here just to get a little bit more stretch into my hip. So if your left knee is bent, we're going to straighten into the leg and straighten into the right leg. We're going to peel that left leg off of the wall. You can bend it forward so it's close to you, or keep it straight if you can. And then we're just rotating that ankle. One direction and then the other. Point and flex. Good. One more. Good. And hug that knee into the chest. Squeeze. And then out to the side, hug it into the side body. And then we're going to place that ankle just below the knee on your thigh. Press the knee away. You want to bend into the right knee. And deeper into that hip. Keep pressing that left knee away. few more breaths. You start to straighten into the right leg. Straighten into the left leg. Let's hold. So we're gonna bend into the knees. And just let the knees come out wide. I'm gonna do a few forward folds right here. So this really helps you, especially if you find that you round when you're sitting in a forward fold. This will help you get that flatter back. So you're trying to get the hips to touch the wall and then let gravity work your legs towards you as you press your knees toward the wall. And you're just trying to keep those hips on the wall. So think about you're just sitting on the wall here. And you're using kind of gravity and the floor to help you. And you also want to notice if there's a little curve in your low back, just a little curve. And if you're very tight, you might not notice that, and that's okay. We're just working toward getting that little curve. So another way to get there, very safe way to do a forward fold. So we're in our Baddha Konasana. Baddha means bound, Kona means ankle, Asana means pose. Relaxing as much as you can. And you might find that the feet start to want to drift apart. If you are flexible enough that that happens, that's okay. Let the feet drift apart. Do what feels comfortable. Let's focus for this. I'm relaxing as much as you can for about 5 more long, deep breaths. And think about with each exhale, figure out where you can relax just a little bit more. And deeper and deeper. And more long, deep inhale. More deep exhale. Bring both knees toward each other, straightening into the legs. But now this time we're going to let the legs come out wide. the wall. I'm gonna scooch over just a little bit here. So not a moment. No, let them go as wide as they comfortably can. So again, we are doing it, this is a forward fold, I'm just not folding forward. And we're just feeling the inner thighs, letting gravity do the work here. On the inner thighs as opposed to the upper body. And if this gets uncomfortable, you can always put something under your thighs or just muscularly bring your legs up. And then allow yourself to relax here. Just let the wall hold you. So if it starts to really feel uncomfortable, don't stay there. You want to be able to relax. Relax to get the deeper stretch, not force it. Breathe. And just a few more breaths. Remember softening on the exhale. Slow motion. Bring those legs up to the center. The inner thighs work a little bit. Let's do that again. Bring the legs wide. Slowly bring the legs together. Let the inner thighs work. Good. Let's do that one more time. Out to the side. You don't have to go all the way. And then back to center. Nice. Breathe. Good. Now we're going to hug the knees in again. And then walk your legs. So we're going to keep the feet on the wall. We're just walking the legs, keeping your back planted. Walking the legs over to the right. So they might stop up here. So you're still resting. You might even take your hand and rest it. They might make it all the way down, but you're going to keep the feet on the wall. So you're getting a little bit of a different twist. Breathe deep into the belly. Slowly bring the legs back up to center. Set the spine out. And then let's walk over to the other side. Breathe deep into the belly. Let's bring the legs back to touch. So I'm going to invite you to either have the legs straight up the wall, bring the bottoms of your feet together, or go wide just like we did before. So you can pick the pose that you would like to end your practice in, or if you really are not enjoying having your legs at the wall, you're done with that, feel free to just come away from the wall and just lay flat for your final pose. And then we'll just come here, bring hands to the belly. And whichever pose you picked. Back some final shavasana pose. So my teacher used to say 9 minutes with your legs up the wall is equal to an hour of sleep. So you need a rest. This is a good way to just maybe rejuvenate yourself for a few moments. Your knees are apart, your legs are apart, bring them together. Slowly bend into the knees. Squeeze into the body. Feet on the wall and helps with that squeeze. Decide which side you want to roll off to, and then we're going to roll off to that side. And rest. us up to a seated position. Hands on the knees. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.